Good afternoon, students. And so my name is Professor H, and I want to introduce you to another one of my books. I know, so many books I've written, huh? So this book is called Rethinking Education. So Rethinking Education, the intersection of neurodiversity, AI, and learning. So revolutionize the future of educational, revolutionize the future of education. Discover how artificial intelligence can unlock the full potential of neurodiverse students, providing personalized learning, accessibility, and emotional support. This groundbreaking book explores the intersection of neurodiversity, AI, and education, offering practical solutions, inspiring success stories, and a vision for a more inclusive future. A must-read for educators, parents, and anyone passionate about neurodiverse education and empowering all students to thrive. And so what inspired me to write this book was that I went to a conference that I helped organize about neurodiversity. And I had to admit that I didn't know what the word neurodiversity meant. Um, and so I decided to write a book about it because every time I write a book about something, I then become, quote, the expert in that topic because it forces me to then research the topic, get to know the topic, and then before you know it, I become the expert in the topic. Because that's what I tell my students, that when you research a paper, when you do a paper, write a book, write an article, or anything, you become the expert in that topic. So whenever I find a topic that I become interested in, I then decide, that's a great topic for a book. So then I decided, why not? Since the most popular topics these days are AI, neurodiversity, and learning, I thought to myself, why not write a book about the intersection of all three? And so as this project started getting more and more, I started doing it more and more, I decided, why not decide on what impact AI has on neurodiverse students. And then I found, wow, I got myself a really good topic because, neurodiversity just simply means different ways in which your brain processes information. Some people have, and so it's just all these minor differences in cognition. And what I found about AI, whether you're teaching ESL students, students with ADHD, students with autism, and the beauty, in other words, no matter what kind of students you have in your class, AI is a great companion. It doesn't replace the teacher, but what it does is that AI is always available 24/7. AI never says, I'm too tired, I'm too busy, I don't understand. AI adjusts its level of reading, talking, speaking to the level of the student. AI knows to slow down if the student is confused. It knows to speed up if the student is bored. It knows to talk, have a higher advanced level if the student is gifted. So that no matter what situation the student is in, AI knows how to give personalized feedback, and AI adapts itself to the student. And so because AI is so individualized to each student, so let's say I'm a teacher, I have 50 students in a class. No way do I have the time to give each and every one of those students one-on-one feedback. And so what AI does is that AI then becomes that tutor. And so the student can get on the internet and then they access the AI to ask it questions. And then the AI adapts itself to the student. The AI can sense if you're autistic, ADHD, whatever it is. And so in my book, I talk about how AI personalizes itself to each student. So if you're autistic, if you're deaf, if you're blind, there's an AI for you, okay? And so I go over all of this in my book, and there are different AI tools for the different kinds of neurodiverse students that exist. And so AI does not replace the teacher. And AI does have limitations and ethical issues and stuff like that. For instance, AI has the problem of bias and stuff like that, but that's what the teacher is there for. So the teacher can then, and so when you combine the teacher, AI, and learning, it's a great mixture and it works really well. And in my PowerPoint that I'm going to go over, I'll go over more in specifics how AI adapts itself to the neurodiverse student. And if you're having, let's say you're a teacher, and like I just said, I know I just said this a second ago, and you have 50 students, and I said a second ago, there's no way the teacher can get to every single student and give each and every student one-on-one feedback, but AI can do it because each AI would focus only on that one student. So for me personally, I've taught 35 to 50 students in a class. For me, ideally, 25 students is best because when I have 25 students in a class, I can get to each and every student. And the fewer students I have in a class, the more I can focus on the students and the more the students can focus on me. Then I remember when I had 50 students, it took me 2 days to get to every single student. So what's the other students going to do waiting for me while I go around the classroom trying to give each and every student one-on-one feedback? And so that's where AI comes in. What if it's midnight and there's nobody around, everyone's sleeping? If you're a non-traditional student and you just come home from work at midnight, you want to do your homework and you have ADHD, you don't have a big attention span to begin with, right? So then AI is there at midnight and AI will adjust to your speed, your pace, and AI doesn't judge. So if you're a shy student, for instance, and you think that if you dare to ask the teacher a question and the teacher will judge you or something like that, AI doesn't do that either. So AI provides a safe space where the neurodiverse student can interact with the AI and have an interactive chat. And so at my school, Los Angeles Pacific University, we have an LAPU. At LAPU, we have a chat bot in every classroom. And the overall response by students have been overwhelmingly positive. And the person, Nectir, who founded Nectir, also founded Nectir because of her ADHD issues at Santa Barbara. And then she found that once she had her chatbot, she and the chatbot could interact, and that's why she founded her company. But it's in the book. I write it towards the end of the book. So if you want to know how the intersection of neurodiversity, AI, and learning happens, so wait for me to share my screen with my PowerPoint. So that usually takes a second for me to then go to slideshow from beginning. There you go. And so here, the intro music. You like the intro music? Hope it doesn't last. So, rethinking education, the growing role of AI in education. AI is revolutionizing learning. AI tutors, personalized education, speech-to-text and text-to-speech AI gadgets assist students with disabilities. AI-driven tools make learning more inclusive. AI is already transforming classrooms from adaptive tutoring systems to assistive technologies. It's reshaping how students learn. But how does this impact neurodivergent learners? But what is neurodiversity? Neurodiversity defined includes autism, ADHD, dyslexia, and other learning differences. Recognize that different brain functions are natural variations. Emphasizes and neurodiversity emphasizes inclusion, not deficits. And so neurodiversity recognizes that neurological differences aren't flaws, but variations in human cognition. AI has the potential to support these students, but only if you use it wisely. How AI benefits neurodivergent students. AI is your ally. AI provides personalized learning that adjusts to different cognitive styles. Speech-to-text tools help students with dyslexia. AI removes traditional educational barriers. AI can be a game changer by offering customized learning pathways, voice-to-text tools, and AI tutors that adapt to individual needs. The challenges of AI in education. Well, AI isn't perfect. AI has biases that may misrepresent neurodivergent learners. An over-reliance on AI can reduce human interaction. And there are also privacy and ethical concerns that must be addressed. AI isn't a magic fix. If not designed carefully, it can exclude or misinterpret neurodivergent student needs. But in my book, The Rethinking Education, the intersection of neurodiversity, AI, and learning, we discuss these challenges and solutions. AI, for me, the best part about AI is that it provides personalized learning for neurodiverse students. AI adapts to unique learning needs. AI has smart tutoring systems that adjust pace and complexity. AI-powered note-taking tools support focus. Gamified AI learning keeps students engaged. AI-driven personalized learning is revolutionizing education and making it more engaging and tailored to neurodivergent students. Ethical AI and inclusive education. How do we ensure AI works for everyone? Ethical AI ensures fair access to all students. Educators must train AI systems to avoid bias. AI does not replace teachers. AI enhances teachers. AI must be ethical and inclusive. We must ensure that AI enhances rather than replace a human guidance. Why read? Rethinking Education, the intersection of neurodiversity, AI, and learning. Well, this book will help you understand the intersection of AI and neurodiversity. This book will also teach you how to use AI tools effectively in classrooms. And this book will also advocate for ethical AI in education. So my book, Rethinking Education, the intersection of neurodiversity, AI, and learning, is a must-read for educators, parents, and students who want to use AI effectively and responsibly in education. Who should read this book? Educators who want to learn how to integrate AI into inclusive teaching. For students who want to discover AI tools that support their learning. Parents who want to advocate for AI-driven educational solutions for their kids. So this book is for anyone invested in the future of AI, neurodiversity, and education, whether you're a teacher, student, or parent. So get your copy today, available now, buy on Amazon today. Don't miss out. Get your copy of Rethinking Education, the intersection of neurodiversity and learning today, and start shaping the future of AI and education. And I'm quite proud of my book when it came out. I'm always thrilled to see it for real. After I write it, and then when I see the book, I'm like, whoa, it's actually real when you get it from Amazon. And so I hope that you do get my book. It was um, inspired by last year's conference when I went to the University of Arizona Global, and also when I helped plan the ADEAL conference. So either way, I hope that you get my book and that you learn how to integrate AI into your classroom, and you learn how AI impacts and can help neurodiverse students, and how it can also help and enhance you as a teacher. I believe that AI will not replace teachers, because we will always need teachers in the classroom for empathy, because students like to have a relationship with their teacher. And then they also, especially young students, want their teacher's approval. So I hope you'll go buy my book. And from a teacher's point of view, as I'm a teacher, I've been a teacher all my life. And so I wrote this book from a teacher's point of view. So, but you don't have to be a teacher to buy the book. So I hope you enjoy the book. And yeah, I learned a lot about my topic while writing about it. So don't forget to go to Amazon and buy my book, Rethinking Education, the Intersection of Neurodiversity, AI, and Learning. And so if you have if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the Professor H Learning channel. And if you have any questions, if you're one of my students, feel free to email me at any time.